energizing this fan base, having just been hired a few days ago. And right now, Willie Taggart, we're very pleased to announce, joins us. And, Coach, first off, congratulations. And let me ask you this. Do you remember what happened immediately after you were offered the job? What was your reaction, and what was the first thing you did?
When I offered the job, I was excited. I called my wife, and I told my wife we're going to Eugene, Oregon, and just couldn't wait to get here.
Coach, what happens? Do you automatically expect to come out next season and hit the ground running and be up to speed, or is it going to be a process? How does that work?
It's going to be a process. You know, I mean, you always expect big things. We're going to always expect to win championships around here, and understanding there's a process on how to get there. And each and every day we're going to work to get better. We always say you're getting better, you're getting worse. No one stays the same, and we're going to continue to try to get better and reach our goal of winning the championship here.
You turned around the USF program. You're also the former running backs coach at Stanford. I find it fascinating. You've got a great relationship with Jim Harbaugh. He actually tweeted you this week. And you guys are pretty tight. What has he meant to you in your career?
He meant the world to me. I tell everyone to this day, ever since I met Jim Harbaugh back in '94 when he recruited me to play for his dad, my life been going nowhere but up. He's been a role model to me. That family's been everything to me. And when you see a Willie Taggart football team, you know a lot of that came from the Harbaughs.
16-9 to score, Oregon leading Alabama.
What can we expect to see out of the gate next year, Coach, as you guys take the field? What kind of football are we going to see with Coach Taggart?
You're going to see a tough, smart, highly competitive, fun football team. It'll be fast. It'll be fun. It'll make sure you get in your seat early because there's going to be a lot of excitement.
After the three-pointer by Brooks, 19-9, Ducks basketball. The timetable on the announcement of your staff, where are you in putting that together, Coach?
I'm working on it every day. Every day since I've been here, I've been recruiting athletes and also recruiting coaches as well. But looking to get it done as quick as we can. I don't want to rush and just do it, but I want to make sure we get the right guy, the right fit to come in here and help me take care of our players.
How different is the Pac-12 now compared to when you were an assistant coach at Stanford?
Well, I think some of the teams that was on top when I was here, they're no longer on top anymore. So it's a little different from that standpoint. But it's always it always worked that way. And I know when I was in the Pac-12, Oregon was on top, and we're looking forward to getting it back there. 7-0
run for Dana Altman's Ducks, now leading Alabama 21-9. Have you talked yet with Coach Altman? And if so, what have those conversations been like?
I did. It was great. It was brief. After the press conference, he was gracious enough to stop by and introduce himself, and that was awesome. I can't wait to get around him and learn a lot more about Oregon and learn a lot more about his winning ways as well. So I can't wait to just sit down and chat it up with him a little bit.
Well, I know you're looking forward to watching your former team play in a bowl game at USF, and now reports are that Charlie Strong is going to take over in your spot. Your thoughts on maybe what that transition will look like down in Tampa?
I'll be great. You know, Charlie's a great coach. He's a great guy. The players will love him. He's going to love the players. He's got a great football team there, and expect great things out of him, and he'll do a great job there as well.
Well, you're standing right there in the middle of all those students, and for most of us watching back at home, they can see they all have on the whistle T-shirts. Can you explain where that comes from? Because you always have the whistle on, right, Coach?
Absolutely. You always have the whistle. You always have a marker to write down notes. You have the whistle to get attention. And it's amazing when you blow the whistle how it'll stop everything that's going on. So it was unique to walk in here today and to see these shirts around.
About halfway through our first half, the Oregon Ducks nationally ranked 24th, now lead at 23-9. Recruiting, I know, has been a big emphasis for you early on. How quickly can you get out there and bring in your guys to this program?
Well, we're trying. I had my press conference, and about 2 hours after that, I was on the road hitting it and getting it by myself, and can't wait to get the staff here to go and see if we can put together a really nice recruiting class. You know, there's no excuses for us not to do it. We got to get out and work and bring great young men here to get a great education and also to play great football.
Off the putback, 23-11. Interesting, you started your collegiate career at Western Kentucky. You mentioned Jack Harbaugh. You were the quarterback for the Hilltoppers. What did you learn about offensive football and then under Jack Harbaugh's leadership that got you to this point today?
really being up under Jack is when I decided to play. Decided to coach, and he taught me the game more on the offensive line front. I didn't know anything about that when I was playing, but when I got around him, I started to learn the offensive line. But more importantly, he taught me how to lead men. I think all the hardballs are leader of men, and he taught me how to lead men. He taught me how to be a man myself, and then from a coaching standpoint, you don't get any better than Jack Harbaugh. He just taught me the X's and O's and how to treat people and how to put a staff together and how to coach the coaches up as well.
Off the three-point play by Armand Davis, 23-12. Oregon coach has built a tremendous brand over the years under several head men. How do you intend to try to enhance that brand and get it to the next level long term?
Well, I know it all starts with players first and foremost. You got to get some really good football players in here and come in and compete against each other and go out and win some football games. It's a great brand. Oregon's always been different. We're going to continue to dare to be different and do great things. And I'm excited to try to get us back to our winning ways. We always say winning is living, and we want to live right here the winning way.
And, hey, the Oregon basketball program's been doing a lot of that recently. They were the #1 seed last year, nationally ranked this year. And certainly I know they're happy to have you up there at Eugene as well. Coach, we appreciate it. Hey, best of luck.
Good luck,
and
Coach.
We appreciate the time today. Thank you.
I appreciate it, guys, and have a great day if you want to.
All right. Yeah, you'll love that. Willie Taggart, new head football coach at the University of Oregon. He was just announced at the end of last week, so, this whole thing has been a whirlwind.
Absolutely. I'm really happy for Coach Taggart. It's going to be interesting to see, boy, if he can get him hit the ground running and get that offense back free-flowing like it was just a year and a half ago, 2 seasons ago. It's going to be fun to watch. So watch him build this program, rebuild this program, see how far they can go.
Meanwhile, the Ducks have built an 11-point cushion. 3 to shoot. Benson's got to hurry from 17. And the desperation Eve off the mark, but Ennis traveled on the offensive glass. An 11-point advantage for number 24 Oregon. Under 8 to play in the first. Willie Taggart, the big man on campus.